Right, Josh, Brother Will, aka Quiet Storm, and we're back with week 15 of our 52-week challenge. And tonight, I'm going to jump off of the Invasion of the Life Snatchers for a week, and I'll probably come back to it like next week. But I had to do this topic tonight. I was actually in church Sunday, and my pastor, he made a statement in which prompted this message for tonight. And this one is called Spiritual Stamina. And it's talking about just building up your faith, building up your inner man, which is your spirit man. All right, so just as an introduction wise, building up spiritual stamina through resistance training. We can only get stronger when we continue to push when there's weights or resistance coming up against us. Now, Paul had told Timothy that bodily exercise profits little, but rather exercise godliness. In other words, what he was telling him was to build up your spiritual stamina, to be strong in your faith and on the inner man. While we're in this world, it's going to be so many things that comes up against us. It's going to be temptations, attacks from the enemy. There's going to be sickness and disease that try to come up against us, things that try to come up against our mind. Mind, body, and soul. I mean, we're going to have all type of attacks. And in order to endure all those things and not just lose it all, we're going to need some stamina. We're going to need some strength. So what I'm talking about tonight, building up the spiritual stamina, just going to give you a couple key points. Now, one thing about it, resistance. Resistance, things coming against you and you pushing through those things, that's going to make you stronger. The word says that many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers them out of them all. So those afflictions can be resistance, things that are coming against you. And as you keep pushing and going through those things and going to God, it's actually going to make you stronger. Now, what are a couple of things that can actually build up your spiritual stamina? And of course, right off the bat, it's going to be some spiritual things. You got, of course, spending time in the Word of God, or meditation, spending time in prayer, and actually just going through situations, going through trials, because those are things that build up your character, build up your faith, build up your strength. All right, now just to bring it home and to paint a better picture for you, when I'm going to give it to you in the natural, physical stamina. Now, say, for example, I hadn't worked out in years, but I said I'm going to go to the gym. All right, I go to the gym. I go in there. I'm trying to bench 315 pounds. I put about 600 pounds on the leg machine. I said I'm going to do about an hour and a half of cardio. I'm going to swim. I'm going to do push-ups and do crunches, work on my abs, work on my back. If I go in there and try to do all of that in one night, that first time going, I'm going to give out, There's no possible way that I could do that because my stamina is not built up yet. And it's the same thing in the spirit realm. You may be a new believer, or you may, have backslid, been out of the faith and coming back. You have to take time to build up your stamina. Now, even just a little deeper within that example, sometimes we actually need a personal trainer when you go to the gym. You need somebody to kind of take you by the hand, show you some exercises, show you some disciplines, and give you an idea of what type of routines that you need to work. And that's sort of like, what pastors and ministers and preachers and just different people who've been in the faith for a while, who've been in it for a while, can show you some things. Sometimes you just need that one-on-one to either get you back on track and get you to a point to where you're built up in your faith. So like I said, short video tonight. I just really wanted to get that topic off of me, that spiritual stamina. And to be honest, I think that might be a series too. I might just get a little deeper into that because that's some good stuff there, the spiritual stamina. So again, this is Brother Will, aka Quiet Storm. This is week 15, spiritual stamina. I got a couple more life snatches that I'm going to deal with, so I'll probably be back on that next week. All right, God bless you, and y'all have a good night.